Hello. So just to go through a few things that I always have in my bag whenever I'm going to work every single day. Of course, my trusted bottle of water, because you always have to stay hydrated, especially when you're doing long surgeries. I always try to have a tape with me because as a plastic surgeon we need to measure repeatedly. We have a motto: measure twice, cut once. Of course, most times we measure more than twice, but you get the point. The point is you have to measure, be sure of your measurement, cross-check that you're sure of your measurement before you cut, because once you've cut, you can't go back and uncut. You also always want to have an extra marking pen with you. Of course, the hospital will have, so I always try to have an extra marking pen with me, because obviously you need to make your landmarks, mark all the areas where your knife is going to touch, to make sure that your patient gets the best result. I always try to make sure that I do all my landmarks, counter mark and mark it all over again, to make sure that my patient has the best outcome, best possible outcome. Symmetry is extremely important for us. Oh, of course, not to forget, of course, I have my customized caps, because you see all of this, can't fit this into the regular caps you have in the market, so I make mine, and I intend to start selling them very soon, make some money. So colorful, stretchy, breathable, and they fit big hair. Big hair don't care. Oh, of course, I always carry my white coat with me for consultations only, and freshly laundered customized scrubs with my name and my role clearly written on it, different colors for different days and different moods. And most importantly, because attention to detail is extremely important, I always have my extra set of eyes. These are magnifying loupes that you have to use as a plastic surgeon to make sure that you see clearly what you're doing, so we can see everything that we are cutting. Even though we've measured, we've marked, so we need to see clearly everything that we are cutting. So have to have this. I always have this with me. Another thing I carry, because I like to wear heels this high to work, to protect my feet, I always carry rescue ballet flats. This is so that I can move around. When I'm going for a business meeting, if I have to go for a business meeting, which many times you find out as a doctor you need to do, even though we are not very trained in business things, but many times as a doctor you find out that you are roped into business meetings. So if I have to go for a business meeting, we go back to the stylish heels, power heels I call them. And when I'm walking around regularly, I go back to my flats. These things vary according to what exactly I'm doing that day, but most times these are the things I always try to have with me. So, see you next time.